Oh. All right, I got it.
All right, we're live.
All right. I'm not getting anything. Hold on. Let me know now. I had to
Should
put
be
on
good.
a shirt. Now? Ugh. Cole's. Oh, look, a WBD player. 50K. Wow. 50K. Nope. All right. Yay. Is it up? I love this platform. You know, I got in trouble the other day from the bosses for talking bad about the platform. So now I love it. All right. If you need to get the video quality or your, why does mine say low latent? Oh, then you can click on auto and change it to 1080 HP. And it'll be clear, I think. Who knows? But I think. All right. We got 300 people here. Good to have you all. All right. So let's take a real quick look here at the markets. And I'll be honest, I pretty much sold everything. Obviously, not my big book, like not my big IWM position or anything, but a lot of individual stocks. If you were in the scanner training this morning, I couldn't buy anything. Like, I really couldn't. And let me just run through what I sold. So I did not, unfortunately, participate in this last leg up in USAR. I know a lot of y'all did. The CEO went on CNBC yesterday after the bell and said they're, I guess, in works of a government contract. So its shares were up. And then, we caught LAC. That was a big one. Although I probably should have never sold the stock. Those November 3.5 calls are 25 cents to what? $5? 5 something. So like a 2,000% banger or something. But all those rare earth metal stocks did very well. So I sold RR, the robotic company I've been giving y'all the past few days. I sold that. I sold ODNS. I sold EU and BLDP. Now, I wish I would have bought the calls in BLDP because, I was up I think 48% on this stock. So pretty wild. And then I sold IONQ from, was it yesterday we did it? I sold it on a breakout over 72. So like 71.90-ish. Obviously, it went higher. And originally I was thinking, and I still think the stock can hit 76.13, take out the prior high. But I'll be honest, I think this market is almost too bulled up. Kind of like APLD. We sold that yesterday on a breakout of the prior high. Unfortunately, the quantum stocks, Rigetti, I know QVTS, y'all did very well on. I'm just a little I don't want to say overextended or stretched or any of that stuff, but it just seems too good to be true. And yeah, it just seems too good to be true. So that's usually the time you want to get out. I did lose money today in Bristol Myers, $230. And then I thought, oh my God, Oakland went all the way back up. I thought it was Thursday, not Friday today, in the morning. I needed coffee. What else? Oh, so let's look at I do like the move in gold. So here's my kind of thought process. I don't know what the market's going to do. I mean, anyone who tells you they know is lying. And you can look at all these different things, blah, 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 sectors, moving averages, all that mumbo jumbo. I mean, who knows, right? All that's opinion. We are in greed now. Nothing extreme greed, but we are in greed. And quite frankly, I just think the market needs to cool down. I'm not saying it's going to crash. I'm not saying we're going to get a pullback. I just personally don't want to buy calls because the VIX is too low. So I had Bristol Myers calls today. The stock went up and my calls went down because of implied vol coming out the options. So if you're buying the crack stocks, so these stocks, if you're buying crack, I even sold Sky, almost like 20%. If you're buying crack, hopefully, I'm probably going to get banned on YouTube. If you're buying the crack-a-lackin' stocks, I'll post this in the chat. Just know you need like 5+% moves to make money on options because the implied volatility in these stocks is insane. So like if you're buying like Rigetti calls and it gaps up 4% on Monday, you're probably not even going to make money. Like you need massive moves in stocks to print. So like it's not your grandma stock market. Like if a stock goes up 2% and it's not like Apple or some boring stock, you're going to probably not make money on the calls. So you got to be really, really, really some Pfizer calls here. I mean, Pfizer, healthcare is a flight to safety. It's not bad. But you really need like massive moves if you're going to make money. So I'm just a little Joby hit new highs from yesterday. Archer bulled up. I mean, those stocks look good, but I don't know. I can't. I threw in the towel. I am officially, I think, done for the year trading any amount of size. But here's the play that you can do. God, 130% in Oklo in 2.5 hours. Here's a play that I think you can do. Gordon, that will be Monday. That's Monday morning, I believe. Monday morning. Here's a play I think you can do. And here's the picture, the perfect picture storm. And I'll make it into a document just so we can document it. I should post these. Oh, I know I do. I post them on Telegram. What was October 2nd? Yesterday? Yeah. USAR. Ooh. All right. So let's go here. Let's do this might even be a year-end play. Can y'all already think it's already Christmas time? Oh, you did Humana? You big, wide, getting in and out. So great work. Because they are not cheap and they are not liquid. So you did fantastic. Really good. Same with Lilly. You know, you got to pay to play those. All right, so let's do October 3, 2025. We'll call this the what if scenario. Let's say stocks, I don't want to say pullback. We'll say stocks flatten to sell off. AKA, yeah, that's good enough. Flatten / sell-off. What could catch a bid? You already know? It's like economic 101. If stocks sell off, what's the safe asset? Quote unquote. What usually goes up when there's fear and economic uncertainty? Looks like there's some Fed yippies speaking here, hence the slowdown in equities. Gold. Yes. Wow. That's a big pullback in the S&P. How much does the 4 p.m. trade up? I can't see. 60%. Nice. All right. So what happens? Gold. Ooh, we can look at bonds really quick. But yes, gold. Gold was the answer I was looking for. Gold and silver. Yeah, correct. Both of you. Gold, silver. But we'll look at bonds. Bonds are... they're boring. To be fair, I have a lot of money in like total bond funds. I mean, you get like 5%, which is still fantastic. But yes, gold. Gold was the answer I was looking for. Gold specifically. Silver. Okay, yeah, we could do a double whammy for you silver bulls. I like silver too. I wish they had silver at Costco. They don't, but different story. All right, so let's say silver to 50. We'll do gold. So what catches a bid? Gold and silver. So what run-ups do we have? Silver. We'll put silver to 50. And what's the big round number on gold? QXO? Oh, I didn't buy that the other day. Do I want to? Wow, I had a big run up this morning. I probably would have sold it this morning if I bought it yesterday. So the big round number in gold is 4K, right? 4K. So gold 4K. So I don't think we're, well, I don't know. I shouldn't say that. I don't want to say we're just going to go vertically to 4,000 because that would be silly. But we do take out yesterday's high. Put a little alert here. That's 3923. You know, I used to trade gold a lot back when I was a big trader in the futures. So let's say we take out, which is not a big move, only about 13 points, right, in gold. Would it be that crazy to have a 75-point run up in gold? No, I don't think so. I really don't. Silver, that would be, I don't know, let's say, what, 5%? I don't think that's too crazy, give or take. So what would cause gold to rally and silver to 50? It'd be a U.S. stock market. We'll just say stock market. Quick, aggressive sell-off. If the stock market has a quick, aggressive sell-off, that leads to gold 4,000, silver to 50. So, political uncertainty, war, government shutdown, you name your scenario, you know, anything can happen, right? Anything can happen. It could be, you know, whatever it may be. Russia, whatever causes, right? Whatever is the driver to the downside. OBTS puts, QBTS puts. So how can we play this? How to play the move? Well, we did see some gold bulls and I can't search Barrick. So I think you can play that. Helga, you could go back to Helga, our Russian silver girlfriend. That's HL. You could do B, Barrick Gold. I can't search single things on here though. Or this stock, I tried buying more today. I never got filled. GCAU. Or you could go to good old Newmont, GDX, GLD. But if you look at the gold flow and silver flow, it's all to January or further. So if picking option, go to Jan at least expiration. So we'll say you want to go grab time at least to Jan. That's January monthly expiration. Option to grab time. I'll just say option pick time. Now, if you do see more flow in preferably gold and silver stocks, that will be, this is October. I mean, that's too soon. That should be the driver. But could we keep squeezing higher? Sure. But is the juice worth the squeeze? I don't know. I really don't. Because you could also make the case, like they were buying this one hand over fist, bit deer on the highs, and then you have a sell-off, so it's just hard. But then if you're a crypto bull, you might be saying, well, Lance, what about the cryptos? Yeah, it's true. We couldn't make a high today. This would be the nastiest top in the world. If we don't take out the crypto high and we go straight down from here, that would be the nastiest sell-off. Probably. And this would cause, if crypto sells off, this would cause equities to sell off, especially NASDAQ and crazy stocks. So I don't know. I would rather be in metals than in crypto, because a lot of these crypto stocks are super high beta, like the Maras, the Riots, and stuff like that. I mean, all of them, you name it. And they can crash hard. And, a lot of these have had massive runs. So what if you even have profit taking in crypto stocks, right? I mean, I think you're going to have a lot of profit taking in general. And we're starting to see healthcare catch a bid, which is a flight to safety. Is utilities? Yeah, utilities caught a bid, flight to safety, because of NEE. I know some of y'all did that one last couple days. Wow, they really nailed this one twice today. They bought it yesterday or Wednesday too. NEE. So utilities, healthcare is usually a flight to safety. And you might be seeing that already. So that's my 2 cents. I think we're a little... I just think we're a little too crazy right here. I really do. So I would be, and I am the crack addict. I will fully admit it. Like, I love the crack stocks. I do. But this is just getting a little too intense even for me. I mean, look at that sell-off here in the S&P. Pretty big sell-off. We hit 6,800 to the T and went straight down. So I'm my Kool-Aid is empty and I'm no longer drinking it after drinking it for a while. And if we rip higher 10% next week, then you can all make fun of me and call me names. And I fully deserve that. So just my 2 cents. Try to go into safety, gold, silver, and be very selective. I mean, maybe this 6-point downtick gets bought. Who knows? And we go straight up from here, but I don't know. I'm just not playing it. Any questions? Silver tickers, Pan American Silver. I mean, this one never went down. Pan American Silver, HL, AU, it's gold. You could just do SLV too. I mean, SLV will give you the cheapest options. Not really in energy, no. I thought that was weird. We haven't really seen much energy. We saw EQT and Halliburton was it last week? Well, that's about it. There hasn't been, like, if you look at the flow too, it's all in really the junky stocks. Like, it's all in your QBTS, Rigetti. Like, it's all in those crazy stocks, right? It's not in like the safe stocks, so to speak, if that makes sense. Not even safe. But it's not like in your it's not like in your Microsoft or Google, or Amazon. It's really like none of those are, Tesla. We sold Tesla Wednesday in the last portion of calls on Thursday morning, thank God. And I wanted to dip buy Tesla at 440, and then we flushed. And then I said to myself, and I had my alert go off at 420. And then I'm like, well, do I think it's a good buy at 420? Sure. But what if the equity market pulls back? I really just want to play the earnings. So why do I have to get in now when I have 19 days? So I think being a little selective and defensive here is wise. And I feel like a genius for selling a lot of stocks literally maybe like an hour or two ago whenever I posted on Telegram. But if you're a bull, then you're saying, well, Lance, how are you bearish when you're seeing BE $1 million call buyers come in? And I would say you're correct. That I would. So you can play both sides of the coin, so to speak. But try to at least have a little understanding of volatility, because we are pretty complacent. And you really can't trade the VIX. It's a real bad product now, or VIX ETFs. In my opinion, what you could do too, if you're scared of tech, is just buy SQQ calls. SQQ is up a little over 2%. I mean, the options are up 12% for November. Not horrible. Not horrible. SQQ is a good hedge too. You don't want to do metals. All right. Let me see what the chat says. Chat, what do y'all say? Where is the chat? Chat. Yeah, BE has been the gift. Very good. Yeah, I haven't seen gold at Costco in a while. I think I bought some, the limit, and then I bought some again. I think when it was like 2000, I think it was. I mean, it's insane to say that. But I have not seen gold at Costco, anymore. All right. I know we have a lot of people here who have signed up for Platform X, and we have a members only training that is Monday at 9:30 a.m. So the opening bell, I think it's 9:30, might be 10. 9:30 is usually when I like to do trainings because it's the name where all the stocks are moving. And really good for staying in a stock in the trend, or when to buy, or more importantly, when to sell, because that's probably the hardest thing. And we're going to go over the class here.